Still says scheduled. Now it says
We're
live. Yeah.
Hold on, let me get my Twitch popped
We're
out.
live. We're live.
Why is it not?
What?
Double check YouTube. Make sure YouTube.
Degenerates.
It's a party. It's a
There we go.
party. It's a party. It's a motherfucking dice party.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night, motherfuckers, and welcome to the Degenerates with Dice Monday Night RPG Talk Show. Coming to you live in a living color from the bowels of the internet's basement at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The only time zone is real and or matters. Boys, girls, those undecided, how the fuck are we doing?
All right.
Hot.
Existing.
It is very hot here.
It is,
We are
it is very
melting.
hot.
It's 95% humidity.
See,
It's
Tells-
killing me.
Tells
You
you
don't
how
want
much I
that
like
side
you
to swim.
guys.
but
Because
see,
my
I feel
fan
like
is turned
right
off.
now, I have the perfect opportunity to like throw all those years of it's not even that cold, Noah. It's just fucking 17 degrees, like back at y'all's faces.
I always complain when it's cold too. So
Yeah, I don't like
Anything-
cold either.
anything lower than 65 degrees is cold.
Because
Yeah.
like when you say hot to me, I think 117 with 110% humidity.
Says the former arborist.
Yeah, and I'm just like, that's just a normal fucking Tuesday in Texas during the summer.
Fuck that.
And you've got the breeze, but it's not any good because it's hot. It's just
Yeah,
like
it just
walking around
moves
with
the
a
hot air
hairdryer.
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Just a hairdryer.
the breeze is why you don't sweat. It's because it's just melting or heating everything up to you immediately. Oh, boys and girls, we got Joe.
Hi, everybody.
We got Jen.
Hi guys.
We got Zoe.
Woo!
We maybe might get Kristen back. I don't know. She was here and then
Her
She
Twitch,
was.
she had to reset, and then her Twitch thing says that I have arrived. Gather. I can't remember what it said.
hey
Something
yo.
along
Hey,
those lines.
yo.
Hey yo.
I
It-
have
it gave her-
arrived.
Arriving on
It's
stream
something
is
like that.
wild. Wrong podcast. And the internet's favorite dipshit, me. So,
Last pot. Oh, now you have to finish the introductions.
and Kristen.
Oh,
Already
sorry.
Legitimately,
mentioned you
we
once.
were just talking about how you were here, but weren't here.
Yeah, sorry.
Mm.
It's okay.
It's all good.
It's all good, my homie.
Let me fix the light
So-
here.
Our topics for today are we talk about how to make good villains and how to be good heroes.
You just gonna skip gaming wins?
No, but I just wanted to preface before we get into
No.
it. People know what we're talking about.
It's like,
Like,
what?
hey, we're a Twitch affiliate now. We're gonna have professional level broadcasting.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Yeah,
We're
right.
not a Twitch. We technically are a Twitch affiliate, but I am not filling out the paperwork, so I don't know. We're in a gray area.
We're Twitch affiliated.
We can say
Yeah.
it by name, but not legally.
Yeah. Yeah, we are professional Twitch.
We're
Streamers out.
professionals now, guys.
Yeah. So, should we talk gaming wins?
Yes. Is that noise going to be annoying?
What noise?
What noise?
Okay. It's like a little buzzing. It's just my cricket working.
Hey yo.
Because the shop is opening on Wednesday. So I have a lot of work to do today.
Okay.
You
And
got
tomorrow.
this, girl.
And
What's
tomorrow
that?
is hooker night.
I thought we were
I know you
fixing
mean
the,
knitting and stuff, but goddamn, for a split second, I was just like, we're hiring hookers?
Listen, we're arriving on stream. There's buzzing in the background. And hookers. I,
All
I
we're
did not
missing
know
is
we
the
went,
Coke.
I didn't know we went live on OFTV.
First thing.
That's
All
what
right.
we should do. Surely there's less paperwork involved in that.
This-
Probably.
Yeah. Still got to pay taxes though.
Follow
So
us on our Pornhub channel.
I guess I'll go first. I had a rough couple of weeks, but I did pick up a few new things for my gaming collection.
Ooh.
Hell
I
yeah.
picked up the starter set for Avatar Legends.
Yay.
I
don't know how
know,
the
it's so
box-
pretty.
It is a pretty box. It has a bunch of cool stuff in it, including some really nice dice, which I always like. And then I picked up Traveler,
Ooh.
the core rule book for space themed games. Can't wait to get a Pirates of Drynax campaign going in this for some space
Ooh.
pirate action.
Space pirates.
Yep. And that's
Did you
kind of
open
like,
the Avatar dice yet?
yeah.
I want to see them. Are they pretty?
What's
Are they
what's the crit?
No, they're regular.
What's the crit symbol?
Oh yeah.
Let me just pull it out.
I'm going to take a bet and say like it should be like
It's-
air,
it's-
obviously.
It's
but
like
like-
the koi balance fish thing.
Tweety and la, push
Yeah.
and pull.
Yeah, it's that. That's the crit.
This is how you
So
fucking
lost.
know I'm obsessed.
So lost.
You gotta watch
Okay,
it.
Noah, at this point, I need to watch it with you so that I can just see your beautiful reactions to everything.
Are you sure about that, Coach?
Yes, because I love introducing Avatar to people.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite things.
It is a great show.
If we hit our
So-
sub goal, I'll watch 5 episodes on stream.
Yes, with
We'll
me.
do a watch party.
With me.
So that means if you're watching and you're not already following, please follow.
Yes,
Of course,
we
yeah.
need 5 subs to get Noah to finally take the deep dive. I guarantee you 5 episodes, and he's even like partway through episode 1, he's gonna be hooked. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, Noah.
He's gonna
like,
watch it all in one night. He's gonna
even
binge it.
though it's like a show meant for kids, like I
It's
know
not.
I know adults. Well, it's originally aired for children.
Yeah, it's supposed to be,
But
but it's not.
I know adults
They know
who are
better.
my age who have watched it for the first time and they fell in love. So I'm just saying,
Yeah,
there's a
that's
high,
good
high
stuff.
chance.
It's a
If I can
well-written
convince
show.
you to watch Muppet Treasure Island, Noah, I can convince you to watch this.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much convincing to get me to watch Muppet Treasure Island. That's one of the greatest films of all time. Oh,
Peak comedy.
All right, who's up next for wins?
I have my quick gaming win, and it's also a loss, I guess. I hit rank 100 on the Fallout 76 scoreboard,
Woo!
and I have not played since. And that was like
Uh-oh.
last Monday or Tuesday, and I haven't played in days.
Well, consider yourself still top 100. So until you log in, it doesn't change. That's the rules.
Well, the rank 100 is a
It's like a scoreboard thing where you.
I know it's a scoreboard, but in your heart.
not the rankings.
Yeah,
It's what's it called?
It's like a prize
a
board.
tracker. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little tracker where you get stuff when you do things, and
You have to complete like certain tasks every day, dailies.
yeah.
Chore
This is
board.
like me trying to learn
Chore board.
baseball this weekend. It's gonna immediately
dinner.
come out of my brain.
oh, here. This is baseball. This is the only baseball you should watch.
So any
I've
more
watched-
gaming wins?
I have been playing an in-person game, but I have made these for all the ones people that are playing that have it has a vis-a-vis and some see-through sticky notes and a pencil and all matches and it's color coded.
That's awesome.
so
Like
kind.
these are the sticky notes, and they're tinted, but they're clear,
Oh.
so you can write on them with the wet erase marker and stick them wherever. I also
It's
there's
beautiful.
clear ones as well, and so you can just make your notes everywhere.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Pretty
a nerd.
nice.
And coach told me that I was the homeroom mom of the D&D table, and I said, "Shut the
Yes,
fuck
you
up."
are. You are the room mom.
Oh,
They're
and
worst
my
moms to
lawyer
be.
called me a diabolical genius bitch today. So
Hey, being called out by a lawyer is
Yeah, I won.
an honor.
I won. Oh,
You win at life at that point.
hell yeah.
Because if a
Yeah.
lawyer is saying that, and like, lawyers.
Exactly. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I just literally got home. So,
It's
hi,
okay.
lady.
Natalie
It's okay.
is checking in.
That must
Hope
mean the
everything
baby's
is
doing
all right.
good.
I was
Yep.
about to say, how's the baby? As we wait, tippy tappy, tippy tappy, tippy tappies.
Tippy tappa tappa tappa.
Tippy tappa tapping.
Are we on a 5 or a 20-second delay?
I don't know.
All the seconds. All the seconds.
Whatever the shortest one is.
I think it's a 5 for
5.
Twitch.
Okay. Anybody else have any gaming wins? Noah, you haven't gone yet.
right.
I have a
Good
Game of
deal.
Life
Good deal,
gaming
Matt.
win. Excellent news. Excellent news.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yep, my Game of Life gaming win is I am leveling up tomorrow.
No, Wednesday.
Well, possibly tomorrow.
Between tomorrow and Wednesday.
Depends. So yeah, it's sometime in the next 48 hours I'm leveling up. But the process starts tomorrow, so there's that. I'm going from DILF to GILF. And yeah.
Okay. Do you know the baby yet? If it's going to be a boy or girl?
Yes.
Okay. I know you haven't told the rest of us, but I'm taking a guess that it's a girl.
Nope.
It's a boy.
It's
He
a
told
boy.
us the name.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah,
When'd
I
you
did.
Well,
Yeah.
the
group
name's
chat.
gender neutral.
When'd you
But
tell
it's
us?
most likely boy.
It's in the group chat somewhere.
Uh-huh.
It must have been when I was off doing crazy hot girl shit.
Yep.
You were doing
Yep.
a lot of hard shit.
I have been doing so much hot girl shit. It's crazy.
So yep, that happens this week. Excited, terrified.
You're old
Yeah.
as fuck.
Bro,
And
I'm not
now
even
you're
fucking 40. This
now you're
is crazy.
certifiably
wild.
old.
Sorry,
That
I
is
am
wild.
so excited that I was not a grandmother at 38 like my mom was.
Bro,
So
tell
I
your
made
mom
the
to
41,
call
I'm
me.
still not.
Tell your mom to call me.
I just had a really bad thought, and I need to keep that in my
Because
head.
I am over here in 38-year-old grandpa land and I don't know what the fuck to do.
My kid goes, why do I have to turn my phone in before I go to bed? I said, because the only thing open after midnight are legs and bars, and you shouldn't be in either one.
Well.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
you're right.
Do you want to turn out like Uncle Noah?
Somebody get no.
Hey,
His mom
Oh,
said
you
enough.
gotta
No,
tell
no.
him.
No, time out. Number 1, Jen, fuck you. And number 2, evil twin, fuck you twice. Because I saw the, ew, no.
Did you hear what I said afterwards? I know his mom, and that's bad enough. He's a bitch.
Oh.
Zoe, do you have any gaming wins?
Okay, so this is tied into my crazy hot girl shit and
Oh, yeah.
something that I'm also excited about. So last week before, I
Last
went.
week we were
However, hold on, let me see. It was 2 weeks ago at this point. I went to New Hampshire to go visit my best friend from college. She asked me to be a bridesmaid in the cutest little fucking way. We went to this really cool bookstore in Boston called Love Struck Books. And so it's a romance bookstore that caters exclusively to like romance books, but has like a
Like
small
a dildo store?
no, like romance books, like books. And so I was looking around and I was walking around and I picked out like a couple of books and like I was sitting there and I was just like, man, like I was like looking for this book and I didn't even realize like I would end up finding it because I figured it would be forever until I find this book. And I found it and it's sitting downstairs and I wish I had it up here. But I got my hands on Tusk Love, the
Oh
book
God.
by Critical Role.
Oh God.
I'm so excited. And this also ties into a gaming win. I'm going to Steel City Con in August with my other
Wonderful.
best friend, and I'm gonna go get to meet Neil Newbon. So I'm so hyped.
Nice.
I'm so hyped. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 just to prep myself to see this man in person. This will be the first celebrity I ever get to meet, and probably I'll probably die.
For those who don't know, that's the guy who voices
Astarion and Heisenberg. I felt so conflicted when I watched people play Resident Evil 7 because I was like, why does this man sound so voluptuous? And then I found out it's Neil Newbon. And I'm so hyped. I'm so excited. I'm going to bring my friend who makes me like all these handmade cups and stuff. I bought an Astarion cup from her, and it's sitting in my laundry room right now because I haven't bothered to open it because I'm afraid to. And I'm going to try to get Neil Newbon to either sign that or to sign my Astarion pop.
I'd have him sign the Astarion pop.
Hold on one second. You know what? I saw your face, and it's a tennis elbow brace. You fuck.
I know, but Miss, you were doing this, and then you're like...
Some buffoonery and shenanigans are coming up.
Listen. Before we were parents, we were menaces to fucking society.
I know you were.
Well, I saw his face. I was like, this motherfucker thinks I'm shooting up right now. Hold on.
To society.
But yeah, that's my gaming win. I'm so hyped.
Hell yeah, good job.
When is that?
Steel City Con is August 8th through the 10th, so it's literally right before I go back to school. The perfect way to end my summer.
Yes.
I've been looking for a con to go to this year. I might go to Sin City Con.
Bitch got the burritos.
Listen, it was the same person who made me the cup that told me, like, hey, Neil's gonna be at Steel City Con. Are you gonna go? And I was like, I immediately bought my tickets. What are you talking about? So yeah, I'm just so excited.
Oh, speaking of places, I am probably going to need some help next week, especially for the intro. I may or may not be losing my voice on Saturday. No, I am losing my voice on Saturday. It's a given. So
are you gonna go see Sleep Token?
No, I'm taking Rain to go see My Chemical Romance. And yeah, so she's been to plenty of concerts before, right? But she's never done the concert experience. So I'm bringing back emo night for one night only. You're gonna see pictures of me and eyeliner and black fingernail polish and all kinds of shit. Right? Bringing it back. I got my studded belt, my tight pants. We're good to go. Rain's in there right now. Checkerboard, my new Converse.
Beautiful.
But we're leaving the house at like 7:30 in the morning, driving up to Arlington where the Rangers play because that's where the concert is, and we're gonna go camp the fucking merch line and hang out and try to blend in the fucking pit before the show starts, because I'm not spending $4,000 on pit tickets. Yeah, listen, I spent $1,200 on fucking tickets, and they're good tickets, but like,
no, this motherfucker hits me up and he's like, hey, you want to buy my ticket?
Yeah, I did. I was like, hey, you want to buy these 2 tickets so Courtney doesn't kill me for upgrading us to the pit? And she's like, yeah, how much? And I told her, she's like, go fuck yourself.
That was a direct quote. Go fuck yourself.
But
listen, so, all you gotta do is just like dance your way up and pretend you're a part of everybody.
I'm not gonna have a fucking voice because the last time I saw MCR was right when 3 Cheers came out. So I have not personally experienced the Black Parade live. Religious experience.
I'll tell you what's a religious experience. Astarion from Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh boy.
Baby! He's a little baby.
It's gonna be a long night. You got me till 8:15. Joe, you better bring us into our first topic.
All right, so let's talk about you want to talk about villains or being heroes first?
Okay, listen. I think a good villain A good
Hold on,
villain
Hold on.
always makes the hero.
No. This is a goddamn tabletop podcast.
Uh-huh. Oh, we're gonna bring out the dice to determine. Yes, perfect.
We're bringing out the fucking dice. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Somebody.
1 to 10 do the villains. 11 to 20 heroes.
Okay, let's see. 13.
Heroes
Heroes
first.
it is.
Heroes first.
I'm not an expert on that.
What's a hero?
There wouldn't be heroes if there weren't villains.
That's what I was saying.
I'm just saying that me and Noah only have one expertise.
Yeah. I tend to play anti-heroes more than anything else.
You really do.
Like in order to, I have played like a lawful good character before. I didn't do well at it.
Joe's like, I'm aware of heroes.
Yeah, I know that they exist, and from what I have gathered from the Paladin community, from the Paladin community, I don't.
Wait, time out. The Paladins have a community?
Yeah, that's what I was laughing over.
Roughly, it's very loose knit. They all hate each other because no one's good enough.
Because they hate themselves.
That's why
fucking... Never mind, I can't go there. I don't get political. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
Being a hero is kind of like, I would say, do you have to be a hero? I mean, like, I think, like, I don't know. It's like, I like a very, very, very complex character. I like complicated as fuck, right? Like, I would rather.
I like them flawed.
Yeah, heavily flawed, but like a hero can overcome those flaws, right? And that can be part of their heroic arc.
Yes.
Obviously, all the characters that you guys have played with me have not overcome their flaws. They succumb to their flaws.
Have you ever met a human in real life?
Yeah. So I mean, I am not an expert on this because I don't play heroes as a GM. As a GM, I don't have heroes because like all the games I play are always like everyone's kind of a shitty person. Yeah, like I mean they're playing a villain or like, but like as a world building thing, generally everyone's in a gray area. No one's the good guys.
Well, Joe, and I noticed with you, like you don't even play like the reluctant hero. You absolutely play an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Like, nah. How about nah?
Yeah. I it fits for me. Like it just like I find it to be the most fun. I think it's just I grew up reading Deadpool comic books like before he became this popular thing back when he fucking hated Canadians and was in X-Force and shit like that.
Right.
That's when I was like, this guy makes the most sense to me. I like this guy. He doesn't give a fuck about anything other than chimichangas. And I feel the same. And I've kind of emulated that in my gaming. And now I also want chimichanga.
Noah.
Chimmy fucking chungas.
I love a chimichanga.
So, listen, I'm going to say something extremely controversial that only Kristen's going to get.
You never? No, never.
Does it involve baguettes?
In a way. I am not a fan.
Of heroes?
I do not think the Allsup's burrito is good at all. Period.
I think that you're an asshole.
At all. Now, potato wedges? Those fuck.
No.
Those fuck hard. But
Beef and burritos where it's at. Sorry, it's a local convenience store that has really good food.
Hey.
Zoe, think of it like Sheets in your neck of the woods.
Yay!
Very, very regionally specific place where the locals love the fucking food.
As I was in our hometown today and bought a bag of food. So.
Yeah, this bitch visits when I'm fucking at work an hour away.
I had a doctor's appointment and a lawyer's appointment. Nothing that had to do. But I don't know, Joe. I prefer to play a villain. I prefer to play at least chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you a good GM because because you can play the villain.
Yeah,
because everybody wants to play a hero, so somebody's got to play the villain.
Yeah, I would I'm very curious because you've played Mutants and Masterminds, Zoe. So you've probably played a hero-esque character.
Oh, I played the most badass character ever. I played the star.
Were they a good person or?
Okay, so my character, her name was Remy Monet Lancaster. She was a country kick-ass motherfucker. And she was, and the way that we had it, which was really cool, is that we didn't pick our powers. It was random rolling of the dice. We told our GM. GM picked out our powers from the table. And we would find them out eventually. My character was very much like the I want to save everybody kind of person. And there was one moment where we were going up against the villain, and he said, you have to choose saving all of these people or saving this guy who's a part of your group. What's your choice? And all of the other characters were like, okay, clearly we can't pick this other character. We have to save the other people. And I was like, fuck that shit. We're doing both. And my character sprinted off. She told them to go save the other people. She was going to go save the other character. It tracks because my character was very impulsive. She was very much like, I need to save people. And she had, I would say, her villain moments. She killed this villain in one punch. She summoned, I don't even know the amount it was, but it was basically a metric fuck ton of water, sucker punched him into the air, and then slammed him down. And we had this really funny moment where he just slammed through the building and he just went by where our characters were, and and the two other characters were like, so Remy's fine. And I mean, I think it's again, if a hero is not willing to get their hands dirty, then they're not going to do what they need to do. You know what I mean? Remy was the person who was very much chaotic good, chaotic neutral. She was I need to get stuff done. And I think everyone else was kind of more chaotic neutral, but Remy definitely was we need to do as much good as we physically can. But she had a lot of villain moments. I think I told you guys that she had a moment where if we killed this one character, I told everyone out loud, we're going to have Remy be the villain if this is what happens, and I need you to not do that. I had to talk above the table. And I was like, we can't do that. And they were like, all right, we'll figure it out.
So, I guess I don't know. It's it's so hard to just be just a hero. Mm-hmm. Just a good guy.
You can do it. You just have to have it. So Joe, you and I prefer an anti-hero, right?
Yeah.
If we have to play a hero, let's just be honest between the two of us. I'm the villain, baby. Every time.
Well,
right?
that's the thing. What's the difference between a hero and a villain? Because it's really just a matter of perspective.
It is. And that's why I think this is such a good topic, because I think when I was in my philosophy class in college, we were talking about this exact same subject of what makes someone a good person, what makes someone a bad person. It's all about the perspective, because you could be considered the quote unquote villain, but you're doing good in your that's why they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. The villain was trying to do good for someone, and then they're just deemed the villain because someone else says so. Now, unless you're going out and just murdering men, women, and children, murder hobo style.
You can do that as a villain. They generally don't make the most interesting villains, right? If they're just I just kill because I'm a bad guy. If they have some motive where it's oh well, I get their perspective. I understand why they're doing what they're doing.
That's why.
It's just the bad way to go about it.
This
Well, like,
is
look at
why-
our little mini campaign that we ran, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if Victoria was just out murking people on the street, like that doesn't necessarily make her a great villain. But
That just
on
makes
the
her an asshole.
like on the same hand, like just like I would say, just saving the day doesn't make you a great hero.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
like
we inadvertently saved the day multiple times.
Right. Like, and I wouldn't say, especially in that little sectioned off A to B campaign that we ran.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't say that we really did anything heroic.
No.
You know, I mean,
I'd say the ending and how Saturday consoled the captain.
Winter.
Yeah, Captain Winters.
That was
through
heroic.
Jovi. That was a little bit of a high moment, right?
Mhm.
But Saturday is not a hero at all.
No.
Like at all.
no, well, I mean,
No, he's
Saturday's-
the master of horrors.
Yeah, but I
Yes.
mean, like but like that's the thing. Like that's the area that I like to play in. I like to play in that morally gray, you know, like did he? I mean, technically, you know, in the time period that we're in, like Saturday didn't fucking do anything outside the
norms,
the morally accepted social contract of the time period and the setting. Like, you know,
But
he
to
wasn't.
be fair, we also live our lives in the morally gray areas.
Yeah. No one's truly 100% good, right? Other than dogs.
Right.
Dogs.
I was about to say, except for animals.
No, I'm talking like specifically.
And cats are on the other side.
Cats.
Cats are lawful evil.
I don't know about you, but my tabby is the sweetest little baby that ever did live.
My calico is very, very sweet. My orange cat is very much an orange cat.
Hold on.
Orange cat behavior.
Yes.
Okay. So I think when I was like thinking about like this topic, when I suggested it, I was thinking along the lines of like, what are your favorite heroes and why are they your favorite? Like what makes them good? Like what's your, I guess like we don't have to use the term hero, but I guess it could be main character. Because the main character is almost always
protagonist.
Yeah, like the protagonist. The protagonist is almost always the hero.
So I'll go along with this because I don't get a chance to talk about my favorite hero very often.
So like my favorite protagonist is not a hero at all. His name is Case from Neuromancer. If you've ever read that book, he is not a hero even remotely. He's just doing a job. And he's actually kind of being forced to do a job because he has neurotoxins that will go off and kill him if he doesn't. Also, one of the best books ever written. If you ever need a new book to read, and you want to read the beginning of Cyberpunk, Neuromancer is the shit. If Matt is in the audience, he can confirm. I know he loves Neuromancer as well. I mean, like that's what I'm drawn to. I like all the cyberpunk type stuff, all the sci-fi type stuff. Maybe Star Wars has some. I guess Obi-Wan would be a good hero in my opinion. Obi-Wan is probably the best, like, decent guy. He was an all-around decent guy for the most part, but we don't have a lot of information about him either. At least I haven't read the extended universe.
No,
apparently it's not canon
tracking.
anymore.
Yeah, you're tracking.
Like, you got this, Grumpy, because I also was like, one of my top favorites is Aragorn.
See, this is mine. This is mine right here.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man to me is the quintessential hero, right? Spider-Man always somehow finds a way to save the day doing the right thing. Spider-Man does it alone, regardless. And as I saw in a TikTok that my wife sent me one day, it said something like, what was it? A hero would sacrifice you to save the world. but I would burn the fucking world to save you.
Yeah.
Right.
Aw.
And like
That's Spider-Man.
Like
I would burn
that's
you just because.
quintessentially like that is Spider-Man. Like he will fucking sacrifice anything and everything for the quote unquote greater good. No
And
matter
he
what it
has. Like, if
Yeah,
you
and he
really
has.
think about it.
multiple fucking times.
And like the multiverse of thing, like I also love Spider-Man. Spider-Man
Yeah.
is my favorite Marvel
I go-
superhero.
I go
hands
deep on fucking Spidey, bro. I love this shit.
And one of the things that I learned about Spider-Man when I was like young was that how when they described how like, oh, when other characters stop talking, like it's like blah 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 blah, like they're pissed. And then when people say like, oh, when Spider-Man stops talking, he's murderous. And I'm just like, what? What do you mean? Like, Spider-Man is like Mr. Happy-go-lucky good guy. And they're like, that's the fucking point. If he stops talking, you went too far. And I'm just like, oh. But Spider-Man to me is, again, like a character who, like, will get the shit done.
Right.
And will not complain about it.
And like other than, you know, a few times and like I think it's like a total of less than 5 in all Spider-Man books. Has he quote unquote crossed the line?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like
And
I
that's
just
that's silent.
yeah. And yeah, like I mean, I don't know. I think like I said, me personally, I think Spider-Man is like the quintessential dictionary definition of like what makes a good hero.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what makes a bad hero, I would say, is Batman because he doesn't kill. He doesn't kill. If the Joker has killed so many people because the Batman refuses to kill him. Like there is a point where you just have to be like, okay, somebody ought to die.
He may not outright kill them, but there's things that he does that you know the people have died from their injuries.
I mean, but like
That doesn't count.
it's just like it doesn't count. Like he's not like
Batman doesn't kill supervillains.
Count?
Batman doesn't kill supervillains. He kills street level thugs that work for the supervillains.
Like he breaks, he accidentally punctures a lung of.
But he's adhering to some moral code that like
it's really fucked up. Yeah, and it's like this guy is a really bad guy that most people don't have the option of getting close to.
Mm-hmm.
You can kill him and save countless lives, but you choose to keep him alive.
Commissioner Gordon would shoot him on sight.
Yeah,
right.
It's Batman's king. That's why he doesn't kill him, because he wants to keep playing with them.
Yeah, and it's like he's just as bad as the Joker at that point because he's like allowing the Joker to kill these people. He's allowing it to happen.
Because if there was no villain, he wouldn't be a hero.
Exactly.
And so I see him as a shitty hero.
Yeah, Batman's I would put Batman in like that, anti-hero spot in a way.
Because he's dark and brooding?
No, it just because
he's not the hero Gotham needs.
Well, no, okay, so like
has.
So like Spider-Man doesn't cross the line, right? But Batman constantly fucking crosses the line. Like in everything.
Well, I wonder.
This man has a plan to kill every single one of his friends and / members of the fucking Justice League. Like Spider-Man doesn't have a plan to fucking kill all the members of the Avengers.
Spider-Man's in the middle of baking cookies. What are you talking about?
Right.
But what if it's because of an age difference? Because Spider-Man's just a teenager. He hasn't been jaded by life. Like
I don't know.
You should read Spider-Man 2099. Spider-Man 2099. He is very jaded by life.
Your parents being dead and having to be raised by your aunt and uncle is pretty traumatizing. So
well, just be raised by your aunt.
Yeah, getting picked on by a dude with that haircut, that's pretty fucked.
I don't know. Maybe we're thinking of it as Spider-Man's the right level of traumatized and Batman isn't traumatized enough.
Yeah, Batman needs to go to therapy. Spider-Man went.
Spider-Man had the support system and had the correct amount of trauma.
Speaking of
what happens when you love a child properly. They turn out to be Spider-Man.
That's disgusting. I told my kid, I was like, my job is to give you just enough trauma to make you funny, and you're hilarious, so I won.
Yes.
But in the tabletop I'm playing on Wednesdays, it's technically one-shot Wednesday. Like, we're running through a campaign that the guy wrote, but the table kind of changes every time. So I've used these opportunities to kind of respec my character. And what I have ended up with is a College of Swords bard that's taking levels in Warlock.
Interesting.
Definitely not the hero.
It's Eldritch Invocations Warlock and with pack magic. So
see, this is what we're talking about, the correct amount of trauma with the support system.
That's right.
Daddy Warlock cared about their traumatized child enough to send them to music school.
Right. See, exactly. It wasn't ballet, but whatever. But
I can't give you ballet, but I can give you lutes.
Yeah, like, so, and like looking at the character sheet, this bitch is nasty. Like, she's gonna be a problem, especially if Noah keeps helping me with shit I'm doing.
Guys, oh fuck! Can I retroactively add a gaming win into that now that Kristen said it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been helping Kristen grief a fellow player at her table.
Is that the asshole?
Is it the dude who was being a butt face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still there?
Yeah.
No, he has to get back the past couple times.
Yeah, because you've been like being an asshole to him.
Listen,
dude.
I
But
may
so,
have
like-
said things with vicious mockery, like if you were any more inbred, you would be a sandwich.
But so, like, while Kristen is like, I need your bard brain and I need it right now, right? While she's doing this, I'm in the middle of helping Chat create her character for the first campaign she's going to play in without me, right?
Mhm.
With people her age. So I have also
growing up.
I have also not rolled a fucking character since I rolled Saturday.
Damn, bro.
So I was in the fucking zone, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking was sending screenshots of D&D Beyond to Kristen and being like, I am so fucking proud of myself. Look what the fuck I just did. Because her DM is like, oh, yeah, no, you can totally homebrew something. And I was like, you fucked up.
New mistake.
You forget that this kid's dad is the most cinematic GM in the history of fucking cinematic GMs, and I'm here for the fucking memes, bitch.
Oh, and
She
like
came
the
back.
character,
She
my
came back
Warlock
and told me
patron-
that she got the kill on every single fucking thing that they fought, and
Fuck
nobody
yeah.
else had a chance. And I was like, yeah, girl, I made you goated from the rip. They shouldn't have let
I'm
you
so
start at
proud
level
of her.
5. Sorry.
my Warlock's patron is the great old one.
Nice.
Great old one.
But I'm trying to
But yeah,
should we transition into villains then?
yes, because I can go for days on this one.
that's why we're
Okay,
having
I
it.
also wanted to talk about this because I showed you guys in the chat
Yeah.
exactly who my idea of the greatest fucking villain is in history, and let me tell you why. Judge Claude Frollo is the only Disney villain that is willing to commit mass murder, and he's
Oh
okay with it.
yes, he's
So,
100% okay.
The reason why
Madam,
say-
Thanos genocided half of existence. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
I'm saying Disney,
But like
Disney,
children's
Marvel-
Disney movies,
children's Disney, let's say.
Ah.
If we need to get more
Like,
specific animated
yeah.
movies.
It's because she has a thing for
Yeah.
Esmeralda. don't worry.
I
do
also have a
have
thing for
for
Esmeralda.
that was an
listen.
awakening moment as a
It's
child.
an awakening moment for everybody.
For
The dude
sure.
from Pocahontas. I can't remember his name.
John Smith.
No, Governor Ratcliffe.
Yes.
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. Okay. Okay, this is why I'm gonna use Judge Claude Frollo as the reason as to why villains who are complex are perfect. So here's the thing. You know how like I could legitimately any Disney villain or any majority of villains have one idea of what they want. They want power, or
Yeah.
they have greed. So one of those two things. It's like three things that they're looking for. I can't remember what the third thing is. But
like the Huns and Mulan.
Yes, like the Huns and Mulan want power. They want to get rid of the Emperor so that they can take over.
I still love Mulan though because Mushu was like amazing.
Mushu's legit.
Mushu's legit. Mushu is the true hero if we're talking about anything.
No, Mulan is definitely the true hero. She's the one who actually went to war.
Give
Mushu just instigated a lot of
shit. River.
You know for sure.
Okay, so the reason why complex villains such as Judge Claude Frollo are so fucking important is because he had no reason to do what he wanted. He was already the head of Paris and the church. He was a judge. He was in charge of everything. He did not want anything from this because you can't say like, oh, he wanted Esmeralda. No, he was already persecuting the gypsies long before Esmeralda came into the picture.
Yeah.
He decided that he was going to take the woman that he murdered on the steps of Notre Dame's child and use him as a little sewer rat to understand what was happening in the church so that he could take out the bishop. That's why he didn't like the bishop. My favorite reason why I love Judge Claude Frollo is because he did it because he wanted to. And that's what makes him so complex. He wanted to literally kill men, women, and children because he wanted to. And I, like, when I told, like...
Isn't that a psychopath?
Yes, he's a psychopath. He is legitimately the only Disney villain who is a psychopath. Who is like, everyone else is like, oh, I'm doing this to better myself or to better this or to do this. Like, for instance, like Thanos.
I will concede that point.
Is the very definition of like going to hell with good intentions. Like, he's like saying like, oh, if I don't do this, the world is going to collapse. Like, the universe is going to collapse because there's too many people. I'm saving all of your asses and then I'm going to go retire. Like, but Judge Claude Frollo is like, I'm going to commit murder and no one can do anything about it because I'm the head of everything. And that's what's so beautiful about it, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, I do think I like a good villain who thinks that they're doing the right thing. I do like a villain who thinks that this is the way. But I'm doing the right thing.
I can find like some semblance of like empathy for every villain but him.
Yeah.
Because he's just a fucking asshole. Like, it is to the point to where I can memorize all of his movements. I know exactly how he moves whenever he's in the movie. This is my hyperfixation. Just like Noah with Spider-Man. Judge Claude Frollo is my hyperfixation on villains.
Well, if we're talking about the perfect villain, then I guess it's time to talk about the greatest villain in the history of the world. So, all right, everybody buckle up and strap in because here's 10 minutes on John Cena. So,
one fucking podcast.
Yes. Okay. Explain why he's
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I actually thought you were going to go with something like that for heroes instead of going for villains.
No, man, John Cena broke up with us. Okay, I'm still not okay. And then said it was our fault.
I think
he's totally gaslighting us.
Yeah, have you ever been gaslit by a professional wrestler on live television? No, you haven't. Okay, thank you.
By your childhood hero?
Living my trauma.
Does John Cena know y'all are dating, Noah? I'm just asking.
He told us he's breaking up with us.
Like, you and him specifically, like, still dating. Does he know that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you should write
I haven't told him about Coach, though, so.
Listen, my boyfriend's dating more men than I am.
I don't know. Maybe we should do something about that.
I think another...
But at least you know. At least you know who they are.
True.
Yeah, he's dating a classy broad like me.
Classy.
Bro, look at these fake teeth. These are classy as fuck.
Yeah, you're classy as shit, man. But I think that a good villain is somebody that you can see parts of yourself in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's
or you can't. Like, or they're so alien that it's sort of like I don't understand this person and what their motivations are. A good
Like Zoe.
idea that like would be like
But I understand.
No Country for Old Men, the guy in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Like total full blown psychopath. And the thing about like if you ever meet a sociopath or a psychopath in real life,
wild.
guess what? They are not normal. Like you don't understand them because they don't understand themselves.
Yeah.
They hurt people because they're bored. Like it's unsettling.
It is
being
very
around
unsettling. Them. It's like seeing a person without a soul.
Yes, they don't have a soul, and they're acting like they do. These sociopaths, they act like what they think a normal human being would be, but they get it wrong, and it's slightly off, and it's an uncanny valley thing.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that one time Mark Zuckerberg drank water at Congress.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think another like.
But he's a lizard person, so like that's a different story.
Yeah, so I mean, but dude on
We're about to
Facebook,
all get drunk.
you would
I
think.
don't like to consider this person a villain, but she starts off as a villain, and then in some people's minds, like mine, she turns into the good guy. I really love Abby from The Last of Us Part 2. I hated that bitch in the beginning because she killed my man Joel. And Joel was like, I was so shocked. Like I was screaming so loud that Will came running in from like the other part of the house from where we were living at the time because he didn't want to watch the game because I just got it and I was playing it and he didn't want to see it yet because he wanted to play it on his own. And and he was like, oh yeah, babe, I should have told you that happened. And I was just like, and I hated Abby the entire game. But then somehow, I think just because the way that the developers are just geniuses in this way, I fell in love with Abby. And I was like, no, I totally understand why Abby killed Joel. I get it.
I have stated multiple times, you can scroll through my fucking social media and find it.
Mm-hmm.
It is my personal opinion that The Last of Us is the greatest story ever told in media. In my personal opinion. Yes. I say that for many, many, many fucking reasons. Part 1 is a great story by itself. Mm-hmm. Part 2 is an incredible fucking story by itself.
Yes.
Together, they make perfection.
It's beautiful.
But it's especially with part 2, you play the first one and you're the heroes, Joel and Ellie, and all that happens, and then you get into here, and then you've spent the entirety of the first game protecting Ellie, and you have to get Ellie to safety. And now the person that has gotten Ellie to safety has been murdered by another person. Yes. And so now it's a tale of the evil that love will push you to, right? And then they flip it around on you and go, yeah, but Abby is kind of fucking justified in her actions, by a lot.
In that same vein, though, the Scarlet Witch was justified in every fucking thing she did.
Oh, 100%.
Yes, she was. And that's why she's my favorite heroine of all time.
But
I'll be right back.
I saw this conversation come up one time, and it really kind of it triggered my fascination with it again, because after playing part 2 especially, you can really take a step back and go, no, Joel is the villain of this franchise. 100%, full stop. It's not the infection. That's just a circumstance, right? They don't have hearts, brains, minds, souls. They're just existing, right? You chalk it up to animal at that point. Ellie's not really the villain. I mean, she does some villainous things, but she's exacting revenge on the person that killed her father figure, right? But Abby's also exacting revenge on the person who killed her father, and Joel is the one who killed her father, amongst many other actual fucking people, and then decided, oh, I'm literally going to burn the world to save her.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Joel is the definition of what makes a great fucking villain when
Joel
you
is
break
the
it down.
catalyst.
Yeah.
He's the catalyst. He is willing to, like, again, like, I also love in
But
the
even breaking it past like the catalyst, like,
mm-hmm.
so yes, Joel's actions are the catalyst for the entire second part, but
Mm-hmm.
Joel's the fucking villain of the first part.
Yes.
Like, it's not the Fireflies. They're trying to build the vaccine,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's not really Fedra, because I mean, yeah, okay, Fedra does some crazy shit, but what the fuck else are you gonna do in the zombie apocalypse? You're gonna wall off every city, make a shitload of rules, and you're gonna execute anybody you think has been infected. Like,
Yeah.
it's not really villainous behavior when you
Like, you're
peel the
trying
layers
to
back.
keep the population safe.
Right. But what Joel does is Joel goes on a fucking murderous rampage, right? Gets all the way there he gets like all the way there to the end. Like, hey, I've delivered the cargo. She's, she is cargo, but he has that one traumatic experience from back in the day. And he's like, oh no, this is my new daughter, and I'm sacrificing the safety / health / freedom of the world, and I'm gonna save her.
Yeah.
Like, it's
and the thing is
Thanos level fucking villainy.
And that's the thing is that that's not what Ellie wanted. Like, I think, like, if I remember correctly, in both the video game and the TV show, she finds out that she was going to die, and she even told Joel, that wasn't your call.
Yeah, that's what part 2 is about. It's, she finds out it wasn't your call, it was mine. I don't care if it was just a chance. My life would have meant something, and now I'm just living in fucking Jackson, making out with random people in fucking pot farms. Yes. And I could, like, she's like, my life could have meant something. I could have done something.
Yeah.
And
that's why
she's like, yeah, no, fuck you. I don't want anything to do with you. And then the split happens. And then if you play the game, you see it break out in a very specific order of events where it's a lot of flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's really good. And I think, like, in the TV show, I think they did a fantastic job of, one, the voice actor who, for Ellie, was in the room. Like, Laura Bailey was there, and I could talk literally my ear off about how much I love Laura Bailey. And I think she got so much hate from being Abby and killing Joel. Like, she got death threats because she was Abby. And she wasn't even, so like, and I thought that was awful. And I'm like, guys, like, you don't understand. Like, the reason why Laura Bailey loves Abby is because Abby's not the person we're supposed to hate. Abby is not. Abby is the person that, is Ellie, but it's the other version of Ellie. This is what Ellie could have been. And that's the thing. Like, are you telling me that if Abby's dad killed Joel, that Ellie wouldn't have been that person who was like Abby and went and killed Abby's dad? Like, I think that's the beauty of Laura Bailey being in the room with Ellie in the second season so that we could give birth to Abby. Like, that's what I love.
Even taking a look at those two characters specifically, right? Mm-hmm. Abby is guilty of one murder.
Yes.
It's a revenge killing. So we kind of chalk that up to, okay, this is not evil. Like, I get it. It's somewhat justifiable, right? Mm-hmm. Ellie is a fucking murder hobo from day one.
Yes.
You don't have much room to talk.
Like, Abby is the one that, quote unquote, pulls the trigger. Well, I mean, she, drives from the fucking pro tees, basically. That's a little inside baseball there. She Tiger Woods the fuck out of that dude. But Abby's the one who pulls the trigger on Joel.
Mm-hmm.
And Ellie makes it her fucking life's mission to murder every single fucking person that was in the room and every single fucking person standing in between her and those people. Like, Ellie is the fucking sociopath at this point. She even
even
fucking
at the point
gets
to
back
where
and
Dina's afraid
everything's-
of her. At the end, you see Dina's afraid of her and doesn't want her and her child around Ellie anymore because Ellie's obsessed. Whereas Abby's moved on. Abby's like,
Abby lets her go.
Abby's like, I want to fucking live my life and take care of this child that I found, and I'm going to be this person's Joel.
And Abby lets her go. And then some time passes. Tommy comes out and goes, I found her. She's in Santa Barbara. And Ellie's like, okay, I'm throwing away everything I have, my family, my safety, my security, everything. I'm going to go murder this bitch. I haven't let go. I haven't given up. I'm going to go fucking murder this bitch. And throws it all away for fucking revenge once again. Like, yeah.
But as a human, is it something that you would do as well?
Yeah, but I'm a villain.
Asking any of us that is a
like
Yeah.
like if you do something to me, my kids are gonna be really fucking sad about it, right?
Yeah.
I would say
If you touch the blonde or one of the fucking kids, I will lay
I'll
the
help him.
entirety of your fucking bloodline's ashes at their fucking feet. No questions, nothing, no remorse. I will wear those fucking handcuffs like matching Rolexes on each wrist. That is the fucking difference, though.
and I'll put money in those books every week.
Yeah.
I would say my favorite motif for heroes and villains and heroes are the villains that turn into heroes. Like
like Zuko.
Okay, so like that's where I was going, Joe.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
about to say the shush. I will get you water in a second.
I mean, I would say Uncle Iroh is actually a better
Okay.
villain than a hero.
Yes,
But-
because I mean, but we don't get to see everything that like Iroh went through. We just
Yeah, but
we see the
based
good
on the stories, like
Based
Iroh
on
was
the
a
stories,
motherfucker.
yes.
He was a motherfucker. He
But-
was the only one that break the rules of the Earth
To
Kingdom,
me,
and
to
he
me-
was a motherfucker. And
to
then
me, I think Kristen mentioned it like at the beginning where it was like that redemption story, right? The redemption portion of it. I love a villain who has an excellent redemption arc. If that
Anakin
is something
Skywalker.
that happens, like for instance, we could use Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker starts off as the hero, right? Then
Right.
he turns into the villain. Then he turns into the hero again. For like a solid 5 minutes, he turns back into the hero. And I mean, like, that's a really good redemption arc. I like Zuko's redemption arc is because you see how hard Uncle Iroh works to make it where Zuko doesn't turn into Azula. Azula is that definition of a sociopath where she's attempting to figure out how people work so she can act like a person, and it doesn't work, and you watch her slowly descend into madness. You could say the same thing for like
Hi, Cal.
for instance, Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys starts off as like the hero, right? And then by the time season 9 rolls around,
fuck
you watch
her.
Slowly descend into madness.
It wasn't slowly, and that's the issue.
But-
it was
but
just
you
like, wait,
watch
what the
Yeah,
fuck?
she didn't earn it.
Yeah, like, it was
But
like,
I
what the
mean-
fuck?
But I
Like,
mean,
you
like,
just
you
mad
can
now?
slowly
Destroying-
see.
Episode 6, she was still the breaker of chains.
Yeah, and then
Look at that shit,
and then
and
she
then
just
be
destroys
like,
the
fuck
fucking
that
city.
hoe. Like, eventually, like, you see her, and you're just like, if, like, for instance, if I were to have someone, like, first start watching it and be like, oh, yeah, Danny turns into the villain by the end, and people would be like, what the fuck do you mean? I love shit like
I mean,
that.
I would not say that's because, like once you kind of understand how he writes, you know he's going to turn everybody. Like,
Yes.
the only person who made it out as a good guy was Sean Bean. Sean Bean was the good guy all the way through.
Yes, Ed
Only because
Stark
he
is
lost
the
his
main
head.
character.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Ed
Jon Snow was pretty much the good guy the whole time too.
Jon Snow. Oh my
Yeah,
god, poor Jon
yeah.
Snow.
Yeah.
That's the very definition
Sam.
of a reluctant hero. Reluctant
Yeah.
hero is both
Sam.
Sam and Jon Snow, the reluctant hero.
Yeah.
I think we should all say, in honor of me saying the redemption arc for the
Well, there were a lot of reluctant heroes in that show. That was what was interesting
Yes.
because what was his name? Little one that was played by Peter Dinklage. He was
Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion.
Yeah.
Obviously, like he just wanted money. He just wanted
He had some
alcohol
Saturday
and
energy.
whores. And
A man after my own heart, that Tyrion
he had
Lannister.
he had to step up. Like he stepped up.
Oh my
every
god,
time.
that
And
man deserved to be king. And I
Yeah.
fucking hate that they made Bran king. Because by
Bran
God,
king is
Tyrion
the
deserved
worst.
that shit.
Which
Tyrion
spoiler alert,
deserved
but if
it.
you haven't seen it by now, I'm sorry. Like
Came
don't watch
out
the last
years
season
ago.
anyway.
That
Don't
that
watch the
final
last season.
I'm gonna say the real villain in that is the
Terrible.
writer at that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bran,
well,
listen,
the
I
last
didn't give a fuck
season it
about
wasn't
any of
George
Brad's
R. R.
story
Martin.
at all.
episodes 1 through 6 are okay. It's just those
Yeah.
last two. Just read a fanfic.
Yeah, read it.
Okay,
Like Bran, it's just like Bran,
I know.
the,
Of all
the
the people.
crippled kid.
And,
Like no one gave a
because-
fuck about the three-eyed raven.
Because he doesn't want to be king. That
None
makes
of them
him
wanted
perfect.
to be king. Jon Snow
No
didn't want to
one.
be king.
No, Jon Snow would have also been perfect, but by
Yeah.
God, technically he's the
And
rightful
he-
king.
He had
Because
royal
Because he's
blood.
Targaryen.
He had royal blood. Like
He's
it
the
made
heir. He's
sense.
the
Yeah.
actual legitimate heir to the throne. And yet, because we don't want to piss off the Unsullied. That's
Fuck
stupid.
yeah. But the Unsullied just sailed away anyway. They were just like deuces and they were gone.
Like you're telling me that the Unsullied would not be able to get their asses kicked by the entirety
Yeah.
of fucking Westeros?
Yeah. Especially
Oh.
after all the people they lost.
Yeah,
Like-
straight up.
Yeah, like they didn't have like fuck like it made no sense. And
Oh
it's-
god,
Okay.
now I'm gonna have to rewrite the ending of Game of Thrones.
So
Yeah.
going to my question, since I brought up that my favorite motif for heroes and villains was the redemption arc, what are your guys' favorite trope, motif, whatever have you about heroes and villains?
I like a hero that just makes sense. Like a hero that like is the hero. Like I like a villain that's the hero in their story.
Yes.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
I like that. And as far as heroes are concerned, I could give a fuck about them. I tend to not like stories with, true
Wait.
heroes in them.
What I can't stand is that the hero that is hell bent on doing it for a noble cause. Because
Yeah.
ain't none of us doing shit for a noble cause. There's
I mean,
always
I
some sort
would.
of selfish
I would.
undertone.
I would probably die for a noble cause if there was a noble cause.
It's too much
just that humans-
paladin energy for me. I don't like it.
It's just what is a noble cause, and like what's a noble cause to us isn't a noble cause to other people.
Right, but it
You
could
know
be
what I
noble
mean?
cause for the villain too.
Yeah, because it's just like look at I'll take the Vietnam War as an example. Like
Are we
who
doing
was
this?
the hero?
No,
and
we
who
don't have
was the
time. I
villain?
can't do this.
Who was the heroes and who were the villains?
Wait,
in
Joe,
the
how
Vietnam
dare
War
you?
story?
self-righteous cause.
Dare you?
But this is what I mean though, because like that's the actual reality. Is that's what's complicated.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people.
Like this is like, but like, see, that's what I think about when I'm creating stories. Is like this, like
Noah's
who, like
Trouble.
they both think that they're doing the right thing.
Yes.
But not the people at the top. Because, like, if you look at the soldiers on the ground, think that they're doing the right thing on both sides, right? Now, the politicians at the top on both sides,
Those are the bad
playing
guys.
it. Yeah, I mean, Ho Chi Minh, not so much. Ho Chi Minh actually was, like, by all accounts, actually a pretty decent guy, but he kind of got pushed out during the war. But like, Kennedy and his crew, they were fucking shit up. Like they they were essentially doing false flags, and so was Lyndon B. Johnson.
Nope, that was Johnson. Kennedy tried to get us out of it. Kennedy said, "No, don't
he
fucking
did
do it."
really do
And then
a
they
good job.
killed that motherfucker. Don't you dare smear the name of my good Uncle Jack.
Way to go,
He
Joe.
ain't do shit.
He did a lot of shit. He was
See, and Grumpy,
definitely
you're
a
the
part of it.
hero I
Listen.
want.
He didn't have time to be doing shit. He was banging baddies in the Oval Office. My bad.
Well,
Banging them so hard they died.
Yeah.
That's right, bro. That's right. Uncle Jack was just tapping ass, bro. He did not want to go in. He avoided it at all costs.
like McNamara was still all in, and McNamara was really the one calling his shots.
Bro, I go so fucking deep on the Vietnam War. This is my shit.
But like we did the false flags, and there's a lot written about those false flags. It's very interesting. Also,
everybody Google the Gulf of Tonkin.
Weird connections with the Gulf of Tonkin and Jim Morrison from The Doors. Think about that. Go over that. And also his death and his father and all that's linked together. But without going too deep.
Charles Manson and it goes.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't think this question would take us this route.
You said the Vietnam War. You knew you would trigger my fucking ADHD, you bastard.
Like this is what I'm saying though, but like this is the perfect example of the villain being the good guy and the good guy being the villain, because it's both sides are doing the same thing.
All right, so we're rebranding to a Vietnam podcast. We're
not gonna do that because that'll go deep. I can talk about Mac V Song all day. I've read a lot of those books. Also,
I'm so excited.
Project Phoenix. Oh my god.
I propose next week we talk about conspiracy theories.
No, because it'll be like a 3-hour podcast.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to work next Tuesday.
Yeah, but you got wrestling.
But you get what I'm saying, though, right? Like, it's the perfect example. Like,
yes. All right. Anybody else? What's your favorite
especially on soldiers?
So we can get on the topic of Vietnam.
I really do identify with the villains that think that they're doing right in their own eyes.
Yep. The justifiable evil, I believe it is called.
Like Lennon.
Oh my god.
Lennon
okay, so there is a villain. So like slasher. I love horror movies, right? And slasher films are like a favorite of mine. Out of all of the movies that I have seen where like the villain is like not justifiable because it's like blah blah blah. I like murdering people because I'm a serial killer. There's one movie and it is called Thanksgiving, and it is a Thanksgiving slasher movie. That is the only time the killer is justified, and I gave that movie 10 stars because I was like, by God, it is so good. It is the only movie that is justified. I will say there is some body horror at the very beginning of the movie, and I was not prepared for it, and I did feel a little queasy, but I've watched it like multiple times, and I think this is one of my most favorite horror movies because the villain is justified.
Okay, so speaking of horror, I'm going to go to the diatribe here. Hellraiser. Pinhead is actually not a bad guy. He's just doing his job.
I've never seen.
You saw the fucking box. You wanted this shit.
I've never seen Pinhead, but I've been told it's really good.
Hellraiser
is the best.
Dope. And don't watch the new one.
And Natural Born Killers is a hell of a love story.
So, like, sticking on the horror theme, one of my all-time favorite villain tropes is the villain who punishes people for their actions.
Oh yes.
Batman?
Yes.
Huh?
Batman?
No, so like I'm thinking more like Jigsaw and Saw.
Yes, Saw is my favorite franchise.
So I'll be honest, I have not watched a Saw after 5 because after 3 they just downhill.
It gets a little loopy, but then it
right. But like
it gets
the first one is I was
so good.
I wouldn't necessarily say I was bored out of my mind, but like I was not fucking into Saw until the last like 10 minutes.
Till the twist happens and you're like, oh!
And then it came out on DVD and I must have watched it 1,000 fucking times because
And
it's
then
just
you
that.
start picking up everything in the background.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck yeah.
But then once I started watching, I'm like, okay, I'm fucking into this. Like, I get it. I got it. And then, they kept releasing him. It's like, oh no, he is the bad guy. Jigsaw's the bad guy, 100%. But like, also, like, these are not great people. So like, is he?
It's like a Dexter thing.
Justifiable
Right,
murder.
Dexter, also.
He's literally murdering people, and he's not even doing it himself. They're technically killing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the beauty of it too, because he can be like, "I'm sorry, there's no crime connected to me. They did it to themselves."
I mean,
well, boys and girls, somebody else has to get the intro. That's my heart out. But the next time that I speak to all of you, I will be a certified GILF.
Watch
we want
he's
pictures
in there for
the
another
group
week.
chat.
Yes, I will put them in the group chat, but it won't be public stuff until I've got the okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Right.
bounce too pretty soon.
But yes, I will get those coming to you. But I love you guys. Bye.
well, we can end here. I mean, like,
Yeah.
or do you want to keep going? Or, but I mean, I'm okay with ending.
Well, we
here.
covered both topics.
Yeah.
All right.
Jen,
what's your favorite trope or motif for either heroes or villains or both?
I like when the villain has. Well, I can't decide if I like it or it irks me. But I
You'll
find
love
it
to hate
interesting. Yes, I find it interesting when a villain has that. When you can see where in their life that it just they turned into the villain.
like
Like, 'cause not every villain has been a villain from day one.
Exactly.
But then you see like where that little spot was of where they just snapped. And I'm guessing with villains, it's not where it's like an instant villain thing. It's
Yeah.
they may have had villain tendencies and they just need something to push them over the edge. I mean, like any human would. But I don't think they're all born to be bad guys.
Like, for instance, in Thanksgiving, the killer has that moment where they just snap. And you're just like, yes. Like, go off. Do the murder. I don't care. I won't tell anybody if you won't.
I've seen it one time and I'm trying so hard to recall, but I can remember it. And it was one of the strangest and most interesting slasher movies I've seen.
Well, a lot of times there's a fine line between hero and villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's another trope I wanted
And
to bring up.
sometimes there's a gray line.
The one trope that I really like is when, like, it's like the sidekick turns into the hero and the hero turns into the villain.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that is chef's kiss.
What I hate the most is just I'm a villain. I'm a generic villain. I've always been a villain. Like,
I'm gonna go and I'm
the
gonna
D&D
do this
movie.
can.
The lady from the D&D movie
Oh my god!
was the most boring fucking villain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's no
There's no exposition on her at all. She's the
Yeah.
Red Wizard of Thay. They're always evil. She's evil. It's like,
And the
give
thing
me
is,
something.
that movie was supposed to be for people who've never experienced D&D and kind of get the taste of D&D, but they don't explain why the people of Thay are bad.
Yeah, and also everybody that has watched it who has never played D&D does not get, like, that I know of, did not get the movie at all. Or they didn't know they were jokes because like they were all D&D jokes that you had to be in. Like it's like it was
exactly. It was very specific. Like for instance, my favorite joke is the intellect devourer sneaking by,
Yeah.
and then fucking Chris Pine being like, "Well, that's insulting." To me, that's the funniest one. But like again, like that.
Oh,
like,
he starts melting. Playing the lute and it starts melting. You're like,
Oh,
that's
my-
in that one.
my favorite
That's in that one.
as a game master, my favorite was actually in the beginning where they were like, we were really hoping for this guy.
Yes.
So they're just like,
that cracked me up.
no, he's not here. We're just going to keep going. But we really need this guy. Because like the players get hung up on stuff like that. It's just like you're free anyway. I'm freeing you. Shut the fuck up. I'm freeing you.
No. I want this to work out this way.
Yeah, but we already got this guy. We charm personed him, so we gotta make sure he's there and he's not here.
I also like the trope of the secret villain of like. So, for instance, I think me and my Disney, I think a good movie that does this is Encanto, where you think the villain the whole time is Bruno. Like it's set up like straight out of the gate.
Frozen.
Like Bruno is supposed to be. Well, I don't like Frozen. So Bruno is supposed to be the villain, right? He's got the green, like they got these sinister vibes. And you find out he's Mr. Dorky dude who wants to just protect his family. And then you end up finding out that the grandma is the villain because she was traumatized. And you're just like, oh, like.
And then you have to look at it and go, is she really the villain because of the trauma? You know what?
Exactly. It makes you question everything. But yeah, I love like
Disney
the whole
be hitting hard sometimes.
Disney's been hitting hard recently, but I love the whole like secret villain where it's like that fun little NPC that you have, and then it's like
plot twist.
And my favorite line for like setting up of the villain, because every single time I see this, I end up seeing like a whole bunch of like edits about it and all this other stuff is, man, I really did regret having to put that tumor in her head. And then what? Like, I remember even going, what? Because to me, like, and that edit to those lines, the fact that it's from a fucking Guardians of the Galaxy movie also just blows my mind. But I love all the edits because then it's like people showing off villains and heroes and other stories, and then it makes me want to get into those because I'm like, I love that secret villain shit because it's the twist is too good.
Okay, so do y'all believe this saying that you either die a hero or you live long enough to become a villain?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
Ooh, expound.
I'm asking you guys.
Because you can live long enough to become a hero after being a villain, but you don't always have to be a villain.
My thing is like villains are just, you know, like I think that like a villain and a hero is very subjective. Like you're always a villain to somebody if you're a hero, if the villain is also
that's true. I do have an ex-husband.
Yeah.
So I am definitely the villain in his story.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
we're all the villain in somebody's story.
Yeah.
For instance, like you could be the hero, and then it's like, okay, like you have to like make the choice of saving this. Like for instance, Jet. Very much like I keep bringing up fucking Avatar, but Jet is very much the person who lived long enough to become the villain, and then turns into the hero from being the villain, and then you're just like, my God, like legit, this man was like, yeah, no, sorry, I'm trying to help the greater good, and I'm trying to fight off the firebenders, but I'm willing to flood an entire town and kill everybody to do it. Like, he's a hero in his eyes, he's a hero to everybody else, but
by any means necessary.
But to the gang, they're like, what the fuck is up with you, dude? That's not how we do things.
But he didn't have the avatar until then. So
he didn't have the avatar until then, and who knows how many other murders that man committed.
Oh, he
was 15 and doing that shit, bro.
Well, they were all teenagers. That's the fucked up part about that show. Is a bunch of teenagers.
All teenagers. The oldest one is Zuko at 16.
Yeah, and he's fucking emotionally traumatized beyond all belief.
Emotionally traumatized. But yeah, straight up, I love it when I think that people can grow old enough to become the villain if they're the hero. But I also think that you also could become noble enough to become the hero if you're the villain. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it does take that one little thing where you're the villain and you're like, no, I'm sorry, that is a step too far and that's not okay. And then you end up becoming I mean, like, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but
because like I'm like, if you're gonna be a fucking bad guy, commit.
well, yeah.
And fully commit.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times villains actually have their own moral compass, like their own like whatever it is, like their own set of boundaries. Like they're like they have their own set of boundaries. Like I think what is it?
Yeah, like take like the samurai. Like
I was trying to think of like an example of like villains that have like their own ethics code or whatever.
Like the samurai were like pretty brutal people, but they had their own Bushido code that they followed, but they were still brutal to everyone. Like they would be bad guys by every other account, but to them, they were just following their code to a T. And everyone around them has to also follow that code. And so, yeah, they would chop people's head off for the slightest inconvenience and stuff like that, because their moral code is based on this, arbitrary thing. And it goes into philosophy of like what are morals and all that, but we don't need to go that deep. But yeah, Vietnam.
Noah's gonna pop back in and like be like, I heard my name.
So anything else before we sign out?
I think this was a good discussion today, guys. I'm glad I came up with these topics.
Yep. It was
and
good.
Grumpy, Cal, and the rest of chat, definitely let us know if you have any ideas for topics that you want to chat with us about.
Sorry, I couldn't
input. You would like to hear us drown out about.
Sorry, I couldn't give my opinions on topics I was driving. I apologize.
I literally gave the opinions and someone listened and I was like, okay, well, someone else could add something cool.
I spotted it and said, all right, that's good.
Yeah. That's how it works. So let's get an outro.
Woo!
Zoe? Who's doing
Me? Okay. It's hot as fuck, guys. We need to go sit inside in front of our air conditionings and we need to go have some time. We had Noah. He's off watching wrestling. Pray to the wrestling gods that everything goes the way that Noah wants today. We had Joe. We had Chris. We have Jen. We have me. I hope everybody enjoyed their Monday night. And please remember to roll your dice in the terms of Dice Christ. Podcast out.